So, welcome to Failsafe Fitness Podcast. My name is Michael Joshua. This is episode number 1 of the podcast. I cannot wait to share some snippets of health, fitness, nutrition, and of course, some golf tips with you, which has become a passion of mine over the last couple of years. So let's get started. What have I been up to? Well, it's been Christmas, obviously. So Christmas is loads of fun. We eat too much, we drink too much. We definitely do too much of too much, don't we? So my first fitness tip of the show, and it should be a fitness tip that you take into consideration every time you join a new gym, every time you take on a new personal trainer, every time you say yes to the guy that said, do you want some help? And that is, make sure they are going to help. So, a lot of personal trainers I've seen in these big globo gyms around the country, I've seen them working out with clients. Clients who are paying a lot of money, 20, 30, they're not paying a lot of money to be there, it's 20, 30 pound a month. But they're paying this person 15, 20, 30 pounds, 40 pounds an hour to get them fitter. But they're more interested in staring at the mobile phone. They don't even have a scheduled program. They're just jumping from machine to machine, slapping on a little bit of weight, trying this, trying that, trying the other. So the client isn't really getting any progress. There doesn't ever seem to be any form of progress. So if your personal trainer is more interested in their phone than you, run away as fast as they can. Also, if that personal trainer, in whatever gym they may be, isn't interested in measuring some kind of stats, whether that be height, weight, waist, hips, the amount of, your 1 rep max for a lift, anything like that, they're not interested in taking any stats of any description, run away. Purely because they're not interested in you. They just want your money. They don't want to help you. They're never going to help you. You may gain a bit of muscle. You may feel a little bit of pride that you go to the gym 3 times a week and this person is helping you. They're not helping you. They're helping themselves to your wallet. And as a personal trainer myself, I pride myself on, if you're still with me in 6 months, unless there's been some kind of major disaster or you're on a massive journey, and fitness is a journey. Trust me, from a guy that's come from 22 stones down to about 16 and a half, close to 17 at the minute, I've lost 5 stone in the last decade. That I'm still on a journey. I've still got about another 3-4 stone to go before I'll be extremely happy with where I'm at. I'll take 2, but that's not the point. The point is that personal trainer should be interested, should be taking some stats, should know that you don't like the look of kettlebells, they freak you out. You're scared of a barbell because you've never used one. If they're not interested in trying to train you, or they're not interested in your fears, then run away. Go find yourself another one. That's my first fitness tip of the show. Thank you. It's a little bit of a rant too, because I see this happen a lot. I've got a lot of clients over the last couple of years that have gone, well, we were doing this and that. So have you got anything, if you got anything on paper saying you started at, 50 kilo deadlift and now you're up to 80 kilo deadlift? No, we just did 50 kilo for ever. So they never progressed the weight. They never progressed reps and weight. There's no progression in that exercise. So you're not really going to get any healthier or fitter. You're not really going to build any muscle because you're already able to do that exercise. So yeah, rant over. Go find yourself a personal trainer that's interested in you, that's going to keep a record of what you are capable of, so you can go back and look at it in 4 weeks or 8 weeks or 12 weeks or 6 months. End of story. Go find yourself a decent personal trainer that cares about your results, not their bank balance. Moving on. Nutrition tip. Again, it's Christmas, it's New Year. We're all going to give something up. I'm not going to eat any chocolate. I'm not going to drink any beer. I'm not going to eat any cake. I'm not going to eat any crisps. You're basically going to make your life miserable for about 5 days before you go, screw it, and have a pizza on the 6th of January. So my very first nutrition tip to any of my nutrition and weight management clients is download an app called MyFitnessPal. Available on pretty much everything going. MyFitnessPal will help you track all of your nutrition that you take on board. Yes, it's a faff, and I get it. I mean, the old days, we didn't used to have an app. It was a sheet of paper that I had to go and look up reference guides for. Now this makes everyone's life a little bit easier, because you're just scanning a barcode on a product. You're putting in whether you've ate 38 grams, 50 grams, 100 grams, roughly what you've eaten, and it will spit out some numbers, and then we can look at it. Go and download yourself, before you go to a personal trainer or a gym in January, download that app, and for 2 solid weeks, put everything into that app that you put into your body. Whether that be water, beer, fruit, sugar, protein shakes or pizza, put it in the app. And if it comes out with a 50% carbohydrate, 30% protein and 20% fat, so 50, 30, 20, remember those 3 numbers, 50 carbs, 30% protein, 20% fat, and 5 either way. So it could be 55 or 45, it could be 35 or 25, or 25 and 15. If it's in that number, in that region, you're probably eating pretty healthily. If not, if your fat is 50% and your carbs are 20 and your protein is 10, you got problems. And at least you now have a ground zero starting point where you can go and do yourself a little bit of research on that app if need be. Not sponsored by MyFitnessPal, by the way, but it is one of the easiest solutions for you to start your nutrition journey, is to find out what the hell you're putting in your body right now. Look at it in 2 weeks' time and go, I need more protein, I need more carbohydrates because I feel like crap. I'm piling the weight on because I'm eating 50% fat a day because I've just eaten my 3rd bag of pork scratchings. Simple. It's simple tips, and that is the most simplest tip I will give you ever, is go track what you put in your body. Selfless promotion time. And I apologise about this, but it is. So 2023 is going to be a big year for me. I've made a few changes to my work-life balance. I'm no longer working for a company or corporation that doesn't respect me, that doesn't want me to be part of the company. So I'm working for myself again. I'm back. Failsafe Fitness Limited. I'm doing personal training, nutrition and weight management. I also do massage and kinesiology as well, but they aren't in this promotion, unfortunately. And as soon as Himley Hall Golf Centre reopens at the golf club, I will be doing performance coaching. So there are 3 holes where I can do player coaching, also chipping and putting. And if you just want a few hints and tips, that performance coaching is also available at the Failsafe Fitness site, where I have a monitor and a net where we can just look at some basic stuff, set up alignment, etc., etc. Those 3 sessions, so performance coaching, nutrition and weight management, and personal training, are all going to be on a 3 for 2 promotion starting 1st of January 2023. For 31 days only, you'll be able to get in touch and book a maximum of 3 of those promotions in January. So you'll be getting 9 sessions for the price of 6 only in January. You need to purchase them up front in January, and they will last to the end of March. So you can buy 9 sessions and you can use them right up until the end of March. So if you do want to join us, all the links will be in the podcast description. Please click on them, get in touch, and we will get your golf game and you fitter and better than ever in 2023. Self-promotion over. And talking of golf, my last little snippet for this podcast. They're only going to be short at the minute. Hopefully we'll go into a little bit more detail. We'll get some questions. Any questions on anything or any hints and tips you want to hear, send them into the links in the description as well. So golf, putting. Putting is so much more fun than it needs to be. Go and grab 3 golf balls out of your golf bag and your putter. Those golf balls need to be the same brand and model. Not a Titleist Pro V1 and a Top Flight and a Wilson Staff. I want 3 balls that are the same brand and model. Grab yourself anywhere between 4 and 10 feet of space if you've got it available. Whether that be a bedroom, a hall, a landing, even outside in your garden, if your garden's good enough to have that kind of facility in grass. The first ball I want you to hit with your eyes closed. 4, 6, 8, 10 feet, whatever you've got, try and hit the end of that space. With the other 2 balls, I want you to put those 2 balls at that ball. And believe me, after a couple of weeks of doing this, just 10 minutes, 3 times a week, up and down my hole, which is about 10, 12 feet in length. So I've got about an 8 to 10 foot putt each time. My pace control, my distance, and my putting just improved because my target had got smaller. And I'm using the same golf ball, and I'm concentrating on I need to hit a smaller target. Now I don't mean rifle that golf ball through your veranda window, through the front door. I want it to just hit that golf ball that you've hit with your eyes shut. So a couple of rolls is fine. This will improve your putting, no end. It did for me this year, and if I'm struggling on the greens, that's exactly what I come back and do. I either do it on the practice green before I go out, or I do it at home once I know I've had a bad round. 2 or 3 times a week, 3 golf balls, 1 putter, 10 minutes, and once you're consistently dink hitting that golf ball or hitting the 2 golf balls with your other putts, you'll be putting brilliantly. And that's it. That is the show for this week. I hope you've had a good Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful New Year. And if you are able to come and join us either as a personal training, nutrition and weight management, or a golf performance client in 2023, I look forward to seeing you, and we are going to make the best version of you next year. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you again soon. Enjoy your new year.